We often admire intelligence as the ultimate gift. After all, it's the sharp tool that solves problems, builds civilizations, and wins arguments at family dinners. But here's the twist: being too intelligent isn't always sunshine and Nobel Prizes. In fact, it can sometimes feel like carrying around an overpowered brain that refuses to switch off. Today, let's explore the darker, slightly ironic, and sometimes even funny side of being the smart one. 1. Isolation and loneliness. Imagine cracking a witty joke based on quantum physics and the room goes silent. Intelligence can feel isolating because not everyone shares the same level of curiosity or knowledge. While others are bonding over reality shows, you're itching to talk about artificial intelligence epics. This mismatch can create loneliness, as if you're speaking a language no one else understands. 2. Overthinking everything. Ordering pizza should be simple, right? Not for an overactive brain. Should I get cheese or veggie? What's the carbon footprint of extra cheese? Is this financially wise in the long term? Suddenly, dinner feels like an economics and environmental policy debate. Overthinking is both a superpower and a nightmare. It makes you sharp, but also makes life unnecessarily complicated. 3. Emotional detachment. Smart minds often rely on logic, but here's the catch: human emotions rarely make logical sense. This can make intelligent people appear cold or distant. Imagine telling a genius that your heart is broken and they reply, "Statistically, heartbreak improves resilience by 42%. Helpful? Maybe. Comforting? Not so much. 4. The burden of expectations. When you're known as the smart one, people expect you to have all the answers, whether it's fixing the Wi-Fi, explaining taxes, or solving world hunger by lunchtime. This constant pressure creates a heavy burden. It's like being cast as the superhero of every situation, even when all you wanted was a nap. 5. Imposter syndrome. Ironically, the more intelligent you are, the more you doubt yourself. Intelligent people are often painfully aware of how much they don't know. So even after acing a test or giving a brilliant presentation, they may whisper to themselves, "I just got lucky." It's like their brain refuses to give them full credit for their achievements. 6. Difficulty enjoying simple pleasures. Watching a movie with a hyper-intelligent friend can be exhausting. While you're enjoying the story, they're pointing out plot holes, camera angles, and inconsistencies in character motivation. Their brain is so busy analyzing that they forget to just enjoy. Simplicity becomes a rare luxury. 7. Heightened awareness of problems. Ignorance may be bliss, but intelligence? It's often despair. Smart people see problems everywhere: climate change, inequality, corruption, existential risks of AI. They can't just shrug it off because their mind constantly screams, "This is serious." The weight of knowing too much often leads to feelings of helplessness. 8. Social rejection or envy. Being too smart can unintentionally make others feel insecure. Maybe you answer questions too quickly, or your insights sound intimidating. This can create jealousy or distance, not because you're unfriendly, but because people assume you're showing off. Sometimes, intelligence itself becomes a social barrier. 9. Perfectionism. When you're capable of high-level thinking, you start setting sky-high standards for yourself. A simple school project becomes a 20-page research paper. A casual email feels like it should rival Shakespeare. This perfectionism often leads to stress and procrastination because nothing ever feels good enough. 10. Existential crisis. Here's the ultimate curse: the smarter you are, the harder it is to ignore life's biggest, scariest questions. Why are we here? What's the point of existence? Are we just stardust with Wi-Fi? These thoughts can spiral into existential crises, making daily life feel like an endless philosophy exam you didn't sign up for. So, is intelligence a blessing or a curse? The truth is, it's both. Being highly intelligent gives you the ability to see, solve, and create, but it also means carrying the weight of loneliness, overthinking, and endless questioning. In the end, the dark side of being too intelligent reminds us that happiness doesn't come from IQ alone. It comes from balance, learning to laugh, to connect, and sometimes to switch off that brilliant brain and just enjoy the pizza.